What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. I'm Swipa Cam. Welcome back to this channel. The Denver Nuggets, they got yet another win. Now, I want to say this, get it out the way. This game looked a lot different than a lot of other Denver Nuggets games. If you've been a Denver Nuggets fan, you know that the Denver Nuggets do not get the benefit of a whistle. They absolutely do not. But at the end of the game, there was great clutch performances from your best players on the team, and the Nuggets were able to get a favorable whistle. Now, again, if you look at the last 2-minute report over the last 5 seasons, the team that has been the most disadvantaged in the last 2 minutes of a game is the Denver Nuggets. The most disadvantaged team in the last 5 seasons in the NBA is the Denver Nuggets. That's facts. But today, I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but there was favor on their side. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say most of this, 99% of it, got to do with the spectacular play of the Denver Nuggets. If you don't know, the Denver Nuggets are the #1 clutch team in net rating in the NBA. If you don't know, the Denver Nuggets are the #1 clutch defense in the NBA. If you don't know, the Denver Nuggets are one of the best clutch offenses in the NBA. That's because they got Nikola Jokic, because they got Michael Porter Jr., because they got Jamal Murray, because they got Aaron Gordon, because they got KCP, and every single one of those players showed up tonight. And tonight was a C- level performance from the Denver Nuggets. It wasn't great. The Denver Nuggets were so good, though, that they were able to turn it up when they needed to. And even though they were not playing good defense for most of the game, I would even give credit to the Toronto Raptors. Pascal Siakam was hitting shots in the mid-range. Fred VanVleet was hitting shots in the mid-range. Gary Trent was hitting contested jumpers. And then Jakob Poeltl played really well today. A lot of dive actions, a lot of cut actions. He would get into the basket. He was finishing a lot of plays for the Toronto Raptors. He was playing really solid at that point. So I want to give them their due because they played a really good game today. But the Denver Nuggets, they do what they're supposed to do. Tonight, the Denver Nuggets win 118-113. Weird game. Nikola Jokic tonight, 36 minutes, 17 points, 13 rebounds, 9 assists, 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 1 block, and he was a +7 tonight. Jokic was playing at about legit 40% of what he normally would play tonight, the entire game. I was wondering at what point in time in the game he was going to turn up because they were putting OG Anunoby on him and getting Jakob off of him. And I'm like, all right, bet. So does that mean you're going to start attacking? Are you going to start taking advantage of that? Like, what are you going to do there? And he didn't. I said this, and again, I already said this, that because the Nuggets are so far ahead of Memphis, there is no more, like, the big games are what they make them. If they want to play big versus the Bucks, versus the 76ers, the Warriors, the Suns, they can choose to do that. 2 games versus the Kings, they can choose to do that. But because they're so far ahead of the competition, like I said, right now, the Denver Nuggets are sitting, they're 46-19 on a 4-game win streak, and they're 7 games ahead. They're 6 games ahead of the loss column of the Grizzlies, and they have a 7-game lead. They have a 7-game lead in first place and an 8-game lead over the Kings. They're a 10-game lead over the Suns in 4th. They're currently sitting at 46-19. The Celtics are at 45-21. They're a half game out of the best record in the NBA with the Milwaukee Bucks. They're a half game out of the #1 overall record in the NBA with the Milwaukee Bucks. That's how freaking good they are. So today, Jokic played at about the level that Jokic would play in a game that the Nuggets should be able to win, the team win, that didn't require him to be an MVP level player today. And he just did what he was supposed to do. He got a good defensive stop too, hit 4 clutch free throws to close out the game, to put them up, tie the game, and then close out with the lead. He played good defense on Scotty Barnes that last possession. They called an inadvertent foul and they ended up getting the call overturned because it wasn't a foul in the first place. So, again, they did what they were supposed to do. They came out and won. Jokic did what he was supposed to do. They came out and won. Now, you definitely would have liked to see him be a little bit more aggressive at times. That's for sure. I can for sure say that. There are points in time in this game where I want Jokic to be more locked in offensively. I want him to take a little bit more opportunities offensively. But the thing is that he just was in that mode today. And again, given how well he played this year, Jokic is not going to stat hunt. Jokic is not going to, despite the allegation from Kendrick Perkins that Giannis fulfilled and got a triple-double taken away from him today, by the way, because he tried to force a rebound to him off the backboard to himself with 3 seconds left in the game. You know, despite all that, you know, Kendrick Perkins called him a stat pattern. Jokic shot the ball 8 times today. 8 times. He was literally in cruise control today and scored 17 points, had 13 rebounds, and 9 assists. That's just the way that Jokic has been playing, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, Jokic gets in these situations sometimes where he just decides that he is just going to trust his teammates to get the job done. And I know for some people it's really frustrating. If you haven't watched Joker, then you're like, what is he doing? Why is he not playing aggressive? Why am I not seeing more scoring actions from him? Why am I not watching him dominate? You got OG Anunoby on you. You got Jakob Poeltl on you. Hey, why aren't you doing more? But again, on the year, Jokic averaging 24.4, 11.8, 10, 70.4% true shooting. So say what you want. Complain what you want. But this is what you get. This is what you get. Jokic clearly has a longer-term vision on his mind, and I will say that. And I think I can confirm that. I think a man, at one point in time, Jokic, again, remember I was tracking the COVID games. Jokic was averaging 30 points a game on dumb efficiency for about a 20-game period. But he just decided that this is what's best for the team, and they were all playing together, and they were playing within themselves tonight. So, again, one of Jokic's worst games of the year because he didn't try to get everything out of it. But at the end of the day, bro, like, again, look at the numbers. He had a double-double tonight and had good defensive stops in the game. So this is where they are. The Denver Nuggets were able to get it out. Nikola Jokic played really well. So shout out to him. Well, let me not say that. He didn't play really well. He played well enough to get the job done and very efficiently as well. Jamal Murray tonight, though, man, I think that Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. are the reason that you're sitting at a 46-19 record. Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. are the reason the Denver Nuggets have a 46-19 record right now. Jamal Murray had 24 points, 5 assists, 3 steals versus the Raptors today. Jamal Murray is 5 of 10 from the three-point line, meaning he is now 2 away from being the all-time three-point leader for the Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray also shot, I think he was 4 of 4 from 2 today, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, and a +4. Jamal Murray was absolutely excellent today. He was excellent. They don't win that game without Maul. Jamal gave maximum effort. Jamal was hitting key shots. Jamal was diving to the basket. He had a 5-point possession. Basically, the Denver Nuggets were down 5 with almost no time left. And so Jamal, he had a wide-open three-pointer that he got Scotty Barnes off of him and hit it, boom, buckets. And then Jamal, basically the next possession in a 2-man game, Jakob was waiting, went up, layup over Jakob Poeltl. And so, again, it was really good execution from Jamal Murray down the stretch. And Jamal is one of those players in the clutch, man. You just know that he just believes in himself. He has a chemistry with the team. He has a chemistry with Jokic. He's going to take advantage of every opportunity in front of him at a fairly high level. So I was actually really, really glad to see the way the game was able to end because it required Jamal to do some really good playmaking and to score at a high level, and he was able to get all that stuff done. And again, they're 46-19. I just got to keep reminding myself that we were hoping and waiting that Jamal Murray was going to come back and he was going to be able to contribute to the team in a meaningful way. And tonight he was able to do that. And he's been able to do that throughout the entire season. So another really good game from Jamal Murray. Again, 3 steals tonight as well. And y'all, just look at this. Jamal Murray's last 25 games, y'all, he's averaging 23 points a game, 6.4 assists, 4.2 rebounds. He's shooting 47% from the field, 43% from 3, and 88% from the line. Hey, that's tough, y'all. That's really tough, y'all. That's really tough. Jamal Murray is shaping out. Y'all, look at this. Jamal Murray's last 20 games of the season. Look at this nonsense. Jamal Murray is averaging 23.7 points, 6.8 assists, 4.3 rebounds, while shooting 47% from the field, 42% from the three-point line, and 86% from the free throw line. That's incredible, man. That's incredible. Finding his rhythm more and more. Last 15 games, 24 points per game for Jamal, 7.5 assists, 4.1 rebounds, shooting 48% from the field, 41% from 3, and 86% from the line. Last 15 games. Jamal is just continuing to find more and more and more of his rhythm. And as he gets more comfortable, the Denver Nuggets get more and more elite. And this is why in a clutch situation, you can trust Jamal to get the job done. And again, they don't win today without Jamal hitting some really, really, really clutch shots. So again, really, really encouraged by what we saw from him today. Really elite level performances from Jamal today. So that was just a really, really good game, man. And they don't get that win without him. Also, y'all, Michael Porter Jr. has more great games. Michael Porter Jr. had 20 points, 5 rebounds tonight. He shot 4 of 6 from 3. And I'm talking about pull up the clutch 3. 4 of 6 from 3. And he also shot 3 of 5 from 2, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He was a +7 tonight. Now, you want to see him hit those free throws, but Porter was excellent. His defense was also good. He locked off on Pascal Siakam, Scotty Barnes, OG Anunoby. Did a really good job, man. He really did a really good job. Again, he's also coming on strong lately. He's averaging 19 and 5 the last 20 games, and he's shooting 51% from the field, 43% from 3, and 87% from the line. And he looks just like he did when he had that stretch in the 2020 and 21 season where it was just him and Jokic, and they were just going back and forth. The last 15 games of the year, y'all. Again, this is what happens as you get more chemistry. He's basically averaging 20 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist, shooting 50% from the field, 42% from 3, and 86% from the line in the last 15 games. So, again, he's just getting more and more comfortable. He's getting more and more comfortable. 19 and 5, 48, 41, 86. Really good shooting splits. And again, look at his plus minuses. Plus 87. He's a plus 122 in the last 10. That's what you want to see from Porter. You want to see him continue to get more and more healthy. You want to continue to see him trust his body, trust the offense, trust his role within the defense. And he's doing all of that at a very high level. So I'm really, really encouraged by what I've seen from Michael Porter Jr. He's been excellent. The Clippers game, he was clutch. The Clipper game, he was clutch. Tonight, he was clutch. He was clutch in other games in the last stretch. The Memphis game, he was clutch. Michael Porter Jr. is taking care of business, man. So I'm really just encouraged to see what I'm seeing from him, and I hope he continues to play well because he really, man, he's really turning up, and he's going to be a really key figure for the Denver Nuggets come playoff time. Also, tonight, Aaron Gordon had 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists on 7 of 12 shooting, 5 of 6 from the free throw line with 1 block and 2 steals. And he was a starter's high, plus 13 tonight. 30 minutes from him, too. Jokic was plus 7. Caldwell Pope had 36 minutes, 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. 3 of 10 from the field, 0-4 from 3. He does have some time. 1 steal. Caldwell Pope was a plus 8. Murray was a plus 4. Porter was a plus 7. Gordon was a plus 13. Your starters were all on the pluses. The Toronto Raptors, Pascal Siakam was a -2 on 8 of 18 shooting. Good game from the good defensive game for the Nuggets. Fred VanVleet was 5 of 12 from the field with 21 points and 14 assists. 3 of 9 from 3. He was a -7. And then you got OG Anunoby, 12 and 4, 3 of 7 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, -4. Scotty Barnes, 12, 9 and 2, -14. Acapulco, 18, 9 and 4, -4. They did what they were supposed to do. Off the bench, Reggie Jackson, best game as a Denver Nugget. Best game as a Denver Nugget from Reggie Jackson. 23 minutes, 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. 5 of 11 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, +4. Wow. 3 of 4 from 3 and a +4. 13 and 5. Reggie Jackson had his best game of the year. And again, with that bench, especially how bad they were shooting, if he doesn't play that well, they don't win this game. Really good minutes from Reggie Jackson. Getting downhill, creating for other people, finding open layups for other people, hitting three-pointers. Bruce Brown tonight had 20 minutes, 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. 2 of 13 from the field. 2 of 13 from the field. Reggie was 5 of 11. He was 2 of 13. That's 7 of 24. 0 of 5 from 3. 5 of 6 from the free throw line. 2 steals, -8. Got played off the court. Now, he had really good defensive possessions, but the bench as a whole, they just hadn't played well and did not play well tonight. But a good individual minutes from him with the starters. He had a really good strip on Fred VanVleet as well. Really good floater that he got a hand one on as well. So a good game from him in many spots. Jeff Green tonight had 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist in 18 minutes. 3 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, and -8. Had good minutes from him at times too. Good 6 points. He had a really amazing dunk today. And Thomas Bryant in 12 minutes had 4 points and 4 rebounds on 2 of 3. He was a -2. So again, the scale I always use with y'all, +2 and -2. That's a good game for a bench. So he did his job. Kept it close. The Toronto Raptors shot 50% from the field on 43 of 86. The Nuggets shot 53% from the field on 43 of 86 as well. Raptors shot 37% from 3 on 10 of 27. The Nuggets shot 39% from 3 on 13 of 33. And then the free throws, the Raptors shot 85% on 17 of 20. The Nuggets shot 83% on 19 of 23. A lot of free throws in the second half. The Raptors had 15 turnovers to the Nuggets 13. The Raptors had 29 assists to the Nuggets 30. Wow. The rebounding was basically the same. 41 rebounds, 11 offensive rebounds for the Raptors, and 41 rebounds and 12 offensive rebounds for the Nuggets. 4 blocks to 2 blocks, Raptors to the Nuggets. The Nuggets had 9 steals to the Raptors 6, 12 personal fouls for the Nuggets to the Raptors 20, and then 1 technical, Scotty Barnes. So, yeah, man, the Denver Nuggets got a good win. They're again sitting at 46 and 19. They're a half game out of the best record in the NBA. So, you want to continue to see a push. You want to continue to see them play well. You have an opportunity to see it. We got 2 super chats. The first one from Beast 46. The West is already ours, but we should focus on the #1 overall seed for the finals. Let's go Nuggets. MPJ has quickly become an underrated defender, in my opinion. I agree. The Denver Nuggets have had a much better defense when he's been on the court as the 3-guard at the 3 position today. He's been really good. He's been excellent. Again, if the Nuggets were within shooting distance, they have 17 games up, I believe. If they're within a shouting distance of getting the #1 overall seed in the NBA, go get it done. Go do it. Close it out. Take the game serious. Why not? If you can keep everybody healthy, rest when you need to, yeah. If there's a gap and you don't want to chase it, then rest, towards the end of the season. But, take care of business. Because, again, I'm just saying, this could be a really special year, y'all. It really could be. The Denver Nuggets have coming up, by the way. They got the Bulls on Wednesday, the Spurs at the Spurs on Friday, and they got the Brooklyn Nets coming in on Sunday. There's 3 very winnable games. The Nuggets have won 4 in a row. They had won 4 in a row before their last loss. And the Nuggets are 1-2-3, 3-1, 4-1, 4-2, 8-2, 8-3. The Nuggets are 12-3 in their last 15 games. They're 12-3 in their last 15 games. That's really huge. We also got a super sticker. Basil Carpenter Jr., shout out to you. I appreciate the continual support. Yeah, man. They're getting it done. So, again, Scotty Barnes got thrown out at the end of the game. I think he said something to Scott Foster. Y'all know Scott does not play. The Denver Nuggets have not had a lot of luck with Scott. But Scott, he was on let me not say that. He was on their side. The Nuggets in the game whistle favored them. And some of this was they had a foul call on Joker that got overturned because he actually slapped the ball out of Scotty's hands, and Scotty went up and then extended his left arm and created the contact, so they overturned the call, and then he won the tip-off with Jakob Poeltl. They also had another foul where, Jokic, when Jokic is setting a screen, you try to wrap him, you try to hold him that way, he didn't just do a straight dive to the basket. He always does the same thing. He's going to lift his arms up to make a motion as if you're grabbing him, to show that the referee that you're grabbing him. And he gets a lot of foul calls by doing that. That's what he does. So you have to watch it. And he's been doing this for years. So if you're unfamiliar with his game, then I apologize to you. Wish you would have known. But he will get you on a foul call in those situations. So, again, good game. The Denver Nuggets are now sitting at 46-19. Super impressive. The Nuggets are taking care of it. They're winning games, and they're making a march towards the #1 overall seed in the NBA. So, y'all, we might be experiencing something special. We might see something special, but we will see. Swipe again, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Let the people know where you like to get your favorite NBA, NFL content. I'm with Mile High Sports now. Be on the lookout for my first debut individual episode with Mile High Sports this week, y'all. Swipe again. We out. See y'all soon.